Good morning, kindergarten. It is Mrs. Merritt. Today I'm going to teach Module 4, Lesson 27, and our objective is I can model decompositions of 10. So we've been working with 0 through 9, and today we're going to decompose or take apart the number 10. Today for our lesson, you're going to need a piece of paper, something to write with, and if you have 10 of something, that would be great too. Go ahead and pause me, grab those things, and come on back. All right, so we're going to get started. And I have these little beads on my screen, but I want to count how many we have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 beads. Now, 10 ones makes 1 10. So you have 10 fingers on your hands and pretend these are each finger is a 1. That makes 1 10. We'll get more into that next week, but it's important to remember that 10 ones makes 1 10. Okay? All right, so today we're going to make a bracelet. And what we're going to do is we're going to count the beads as we put them on our bracelet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So once again, we have 10 beads on our bracelet today. What's important to remember is today 10 is always going to be our whole. Let's repeat that. 10 will always be our whole today. So we're never going to take the beads off the bracelet. We may move them around, but 10 will always be our whole. We're always going to have 10 all together. Okay. So here's the perfect time for you to get your 10 things out. Or if you don't want to have 10 things out, you can just draw your number bond, which is over here. Make your number bond and follow along with what we're doing, okay? 1 second. All right, so they switched our number bond around a little bit today. They made it so that our whole is going to go over here, and I know that because our 2 parts go to our 1 circle, and that is our whole, okay? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and write our whole in before we do anything else. We said 10 is our whole today. So there we go. Now, we are going to move 1 bead over. Do we still have 10 on our bracelet? Yeah, we sure do. Okay? But we have 2 parts now. We have how many we moved over and how many stayed. So our first part, let's do how many moved over. How many moved over? Just 1. Very good. And then how many stayed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Okay, let's go on to our next problem. Okay, if you're using something at home, make sure when you go on to the next problem, you just keep your 2 parts, because look at what we're going to do is we're going to just keep moving 1 over at a time, okay? So we said our whole is always going to be 10 in this problem, for these problems. So we have 10. How many are over here now? We had 1, we added another, so now we have 2. And then how many are over here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm going to give you the same challenge I gave you yesterday for extra dojo points. If you complete an addition sentence, which is adding your 2 parts together to make your whole, Or you can complete a subtraction sentence, which is taking your whole minus your part and equaling another part. Then you can get an extra dojo when you hand in your work to your teacher. All right, let's keep going. Okay, now we're going to slide another one over. Go ahead, I want you to write the number bond to match our picture. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see if we match. So we know 10's our whole today. I see that there are 1, 2, 3 over here. And I see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here. Is that what you got? If you did, awesome job. If not, we're going to keep practicing today. Okay, we're going to move one more over. Go ahead and pause and write your number bonds. And if you want the extra dojo, write your number sentence. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see if we match. I know 10's my whole all day today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are moved over. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are over here. Okay, we've got to pause for a second. I'm noticing something. Look at it. So let's go back here. So I had 3, and then I moved 1 over, and I made that 4. So the top number got bigger. But look at it. I had 7 over here. And then now I only have 6. So when we're moving something over, our top number is growing by 1, and our bottom number is decreasing by 1. That is so cool. Okay, let's see if it does it again. So let's see without even counting if we can do this. So we had 4 and 6, okay? Our whole is still 10. We moved 1 more over. We had 4. Now if our top number is going up by 1, let's put another finger up and see we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to write it and then I'm going to check my work here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we did that, right? Now on our bottom number we had 6. And we're going to take away 1 because we gave it to the other side, right? How many fingers do I have now? 5. Very good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amazing job, guys. Okay. We are going to do just a few more together. Okay? So I'm going to move the bead. I want you to pause me and write your number bond. And if you want that dojo, write your number sentence. Okay? Addition or subtraction. Let's see what we got. So I know all together we have 10. Let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which makes sense because 1 more than 5, which we had before, is 6. And we're going to have 1 less than 5 on the bottom. So 5, take away 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good job. I'm going to move 1 more over. Go ahead and pause me and do the same thing you've been doing. You guys are doing great. We have 10 as our whole. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is one of our parts, which makes sense because we said we've been adding 1 to our top number. We had 6, we added 1, now we have 7. And down here we have 3. Okay. If you need to pause me, if I'm going too fast, go ahead and pause. I'm going to keep going, but you can write your number sentence if you want that dojo. Okay, almost there, guys. Go ahead. Let's see, we know we have 10 altogether. How many are over here? We had 7. We added 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Before we had 3, now we only have 2. But we still have 10. Okay, here's our last one. I want to see if we can do it without looking at the picture. Okay, let's challenge ourselves. So we had 8 on the top before. We said our top number is going up by 1. So let's add 1. How many fingers is that? 9. And then we had 2. We took away 1. Now we just have 1. You guys are doing such an amazing job decomposing your numbers. I am so proud of you. I can't wait to see how many of you did that extra challenge with your number bonds and wrote an either addition sentence or subtraction sentence. Maybe some of you did some addition and some subtraction. I don't know, but I can't wait to see. Okay, so here's your problem set for today. You're going to use the pictures and then write a number bond. So this one says Ben had 10 bananas. He dropped some. Fill in the number to bond to show how many to show Benjamin's bananas. Sorry, guys. So you are going to use the pictures to write some number bonds, okay? I can't wait to see your hard work. Have a great day.